It's a journey for peace, for bliss, for joy. But it's up to each one uh, who is seeking what. This is not in my hands. What are you seeking? What do you want in life? Are you seeking the ultimate goal of liber- liberation? There are many people in this world who are lost in so many things. But we have a very clear objective. Why are we meeting every day? We are meeting every day because we want to ask, investigate, and realize the truth. We want to get to that point of eternal bliss. The world does not believe it is possible to have eternal bliss. But as a happiness ambassador, I try to carry this message that it is possible to be happy all the time. How is it possible to be happy all the time? There is a method. The method is a method that takes you through the journey of awakening. People are still wondering why spirituality? Why do you want to be spiritual? What is the benefit of being spiritual? No, people don't understand. So let us start. This is an opening session. I would request you to get back to the basics where you are lost. Sometimes you are unhappy. Sometimes you are sad. And the mind makes you blind. You don't know. You don't know what the hell is happening. And you want God. You are seeking God. You go to a temple. You pray. You don't know what you are praying. You don't know what mantra you're doing. I know it's not easy. If somebody tells you or tells me, oh, wow, what is this all? I will write book on enlightenment. Sometime when I write a book, I tell Sip, it is your grace I'm able to write. Today I wrote a song in the Maldives. I am in the Maldives. I get grammar answers. This song. Did I lose you? I see frozen. Can you hear?
We lost you in between it.
ये पल अपना है Did you lost me? Could you hear me? You lost me. I was singing a song. Audio video test.
It's
Video
frozen. It's frozen.
Okay, where did you lose me? When I was singing or before I was singing or what?
Before you started singing.
But am I back? Can you all hear me? Can you see me now or not?
Yes, we can see you.
So can we continue? I can't. I'm not able to see anybody asking questions.
No questions as of now.
But people, you all can see me. You can hear me, right?
Okay, first question from Krishna.
Okay, Krishna. Let's because there seems to be some uh, uh, data disruption, but I hope it will settle down. So let us start. Krishna.
Yes, Shivoham. Shivam sir, can you hear me?
I
Sir Shivoham sir?
can,
I can't hear.
okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
It's not very clear, but we can hear you.
Okay, I hope you can hear me now. Krishna, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. I'm on another connection now. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I can hear. Sec. I thought it was my problem.
No, it's not your problem. It's Maldives data. Go ahead.
Sir, yesterday's call, the voyage, when I started answering in the beginning, मुझे लगा कि it is a simple call of, the inner voyage, as you always say about the quest, right? But as the call progressed towards the end, I understood it was a very deep, profound call. And, especially when you said once you embark on that voyage, there is no return, or there is a point of no return. And also, Subhishini's question that is it a quest or is it something else? So, uh, along with that, so then I started rethinking. So, am I really on the ship, or I'm still trying to get inside the ship? Because you said usme na there is no point of return. So when we slip, especially the 20 points now is what can I such a blueprint for us to evaluate spiritual progress as well. So we do slip. So that means that entering that ship to sip somewhat the last lap of our journey, like we have still not entered the ship.
So you have to evaluate that. You have to be very clear that evaluation is more a commitment. A commitment whether, see, when you're on the ship, right, Krishna, imagine you're in the ship in the middle of the ocean. You can't get off the ship.
Yes, yes.
So that was the key of yesterday's learning.
Okay. So the key of yesterday's learning was more of, I thought it was more of commitment. We lost you again, sir.
No, I'm there. Continue. I'm here.
Yeah. So when may I ask you one more thing? When
Yes.
in of spirituality, does God or the Guru only sees our availability? I have always the Guru saying ki we only see your availability and not your ability. The ability we develop as we come to this call. And
What
then
ability? What ability do you want?
to this commitment and not to slip and to be in consciousness, all the 20 points. Every day I go through that 20 points. It is becoming a great tool to evaluate. But yeah, it's not that easy.
That should not be a discouragement. That tool of all the parameters. You're talking about the parameters, right?
Yeah, the 20 points which you gave.
Yeah. So the parameters should help us. But as long as we are a mumukshu, we are a jigyasu, we are qualified. As long as there is mumukshutva and jigyasu, we should not feel that we are not qualified to attain God. See, because Krishna, since you're one very deep, keen learner, the point is this, right? Whether you accept or don't accept, understand or don't understand, realize or don't realize, the truth is you are God. Now imagine you as God are doubting your own capability. Can you, if you are God, would you doubt your capability?
So no, I see there are few points which are my strong points. For example, I know I have never ever had मेरा faith कभी dip नहीं हुआ है. लेकिन yes, anger, then some points like that, yeah, I do. But of course, there is a change with that. 20 points are giving us why we are not getting the enlightenment. It's a very clear chart of why we are not still into that anubhuti state. So मुझे लगता है कि yeah, I feel not discouraged. I feel sad.
The question is, if you are on the ship, then you can't slip. That was yesterday, since you're talking about yesterday's call.
Yesterday's
But
one. said if you're
But
on the ship, you will not slip. But we are slipping, no, sir.
of course, come on. What you are slipping is very natural. But you're not becoming a bhogi. You're not sinking. What you're talking of is occasional slips. That's okay. You climb 4 steps forward, 1 step back, 4 steps forward, 1 step back. It's okay. For you not to, you think a person like me doesn't slip. Administrator, give me, unmute me, please. If I say unmute, please unmute. So I'll move back to the connection to the bigger screen. Unmute. So I can. I hope I can see better off here. Is it better? Am I better off here?
Can't see you now, eh?
Is it not okay?
Okay.
Is it
now-
okay? Am I okay? Not okay. So I'm sorry. Unmute me in the. I'm okay. When I'm on this call, I'm on a small screen, but I'll manage the small screen because it's better than you not able to see me. Okay, can y'all can see me now? Is it good?
Yes, sir. Good.
Good, right? Okay. So I was telling you that it's so important for us to move forward. 4 steps forward, 1 step back is fine. So Krishna, I was telling you, for us not to slip at all, we should not have a body. We should not have a mind. We should not have an ego. Is it possible, Krishna? How is it possible?
Guru
So
says,
you are unmuting Krishna, or if she's continuing, or the next question. Krishna can continue, and who has got the next question, please? I hope you all have. We are clear that Shayad, the connection is okay now with this.
yeah.
Thank you. So continue, please.
Yes, sir. I think it is possible only with GG or the magic which you have taught us. So actually, I have one more question. So the ship to sip is a final mukti ka ship hai. That is, isn't it? I'm right there.
See, ship to sip is a symbolic commitment that you have made, that you are committed on that ship. What did I say? You are not going to slip. You have the grip. That commitment is very important. That if suppose you're not committed, suppose you say, I'll give you a very good analogy. Suppose you say, today I'm on the ship. Tomorrow I'm not in a mood. Tomorrow I'm going off the ship. Then day after, somebody asked me on the question yesterday. What did I said? If you slip the ship, you jump, you sink in the waters of samsara. How can you come back on the ship?
Right, right, right. See, that is what, sir. When you are in the ship, that is what my follow-up question is. We are committed, we understand the importance, and we are really committed. But kabhi, sometimes the destiny comes into play. So is mukti blocked by the destiny or karma?
No. Destiny, when it comes, you have a willpower. That willpower, there will be a possibility that you are being pulled by samsara because of your karma. Now you have to have the willpower not to slip. Let me tell you one thing. Since there are not many questions today, I have the liberty of going into this in detail. Tell me why there are not many groups like ours. Can you tell me why there are not many groups like ours? Can you tell me?
So I see a lot of groups. I see people are turned towards spirituality. Many youngsters everywhere they go. There is
Not that.
maybe
Clear
different.
with a clear direction, clear subject, clear direction, clear steps wise, everything clear, very clear.
That is a destiny, sir.
No, what I'm saying is it's not because this whole thing is such a ambiguous subject. Something, there are so many masters on this call. So many masters in the sense that everybody, many people on this call, I can't say everybody, many people are very committed to be on the ship. Many people they know the rest of this world is bakwas. They know that there's nothing. What am I going to get from this world? I'm going to get nothing. They understand. The rest of it, if you go and if I have to listen to some other talks and try to pick something, it's so difficult. There's nothing more to pick. Every time I want to pick something for you all, why do I struggle? I struggle because then SIP gives me some answer. SIP will say today's topic is this, today's topic is that. Every day for 2.5 years, we have a topic every day. What I'm saying is, don't worry about your little slip. You're committed to being on the ship. You're committed, you love God, you know you are a manifestation of God. You seek nothing else. You are on that journey. Keep on. Keep on. You've got those 20 points. Yesterday, Dasi asked me, send me those 20 points. I didn't know what he said. Krishna asked you for 20 points. I sent to Dasi. So, my point to each one of you, there must be that pyas. Pyas means that deep thirst. Unless there is that deep thirst, either we have got pyas for the material world or we've got pyas for Prabhu. It's up to us. We have to have that deep yearning for the divine. Okay, good. Very interesting question. Rekha Parwani. Unmute Rekha. Yes, Rekha.
Shivoham AiR,
Shivoham.
you were in so much boga so many years, but when you went to Dada, it was your good karma. It was your karma to go there and get this path, no?
Yes.
And then,
It was not only my karma to go to the Dada, it was the karma of lakhs of people. Then all of them should have got mukti.
hmm,
Then why did they not get mukti?
they didn't want it. They didn't get into this
I'm telling you, how many
talash.
people must have gone? How many people must have gone to Swami Chinmayananda? How many people must have gone to Swami Sivananda? How many people must have, no, from Swami Sivananda, Swami Satyananda Saraswati got enlightened. From Satyananda, Swami Niranjanand Swami got that spark of enlightenment. So it's not easy.
Mhm.
It doesn't mean if you just have a guru, you will get enlightened. Is it like that?
No, we have to go work through this.
Your
We have.
past karma can take you to a guru.
Hmm.
But for you to go from gu to ru, you need to work.
Yes. Hmm.
And what Krishna said, there are other things that are pulling us away.
Hmm.
It is or not?
Definitely.
Then how? Then on one side there's somebody. It's like a tug of war.
Hmm.
In the tug of war, there is so much pressure.
Yes.
Anything more, Rekha?
Yes, one more question. I want to know the meaning of Maha Mrityunjaya jap. Like, is it,
Mahamrityunjaya. You know
is
it?
it
What is the jap?
is it a mukti jap?
You know the jap.
Yeah. Om
Which jap?
Triambakam Yajamani. Om
What's the
Triambakam
meaning?
Yajamani. You had explained it to us. That
Normally, I don't entertain Sanskrit. If you ask me Sanskrit, I have to go to Chidanand and then ask Chidanand to explain. But
yeah,
since
even I.
this mantra, since I know, I will tell you
Hmm.
the month, and it's not required actually. Om Triumbakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukmeva Bandana Mrityor Mokshya Mamritat. Om Triumbakam Yajame. Oh Lord of three eyes, the Lord of the world, Yajamahe, the Lord of the world. Sugandham Pushti Vardhanam, just like the Sugandh, just like the fragrance can fill the air of the whole universe, like the agarbatti, the smoke goes and it's limitless. Urva Rukmeva Bandhana, the melon, or the melon doesn't decide to snap from the creeper. The creeper lets go of the melon.
Hmm.
Urva Rukmeva Bandhana, the bandhan of the melon is decided not by the melon but by the creeper. Mrityor Mokshya Mamr. So may I get at the time of Mrityor, at the time of death, may I get Mokshya Mahamritat. May I be blessed with moksha.
Hmm.
But by just saying this
No,
mantra, are you telling me you will get moksha?
no, 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 not at all. I just wanted to know the meaning
Okay.
because people
Rutan.
say something else. That's why.
People will say so many things.
Yeah.
Rutanu, we have
Thank you.
Rutanu, Meenakshi, Krishna.
Shivoham Guru.
Shivoham. Tell me.
Tra-
I can't hear you. Can others hear Rutanu?
Listen to.
Off your video and speak.
Are you able to
Speak.
listen to me now?
Yeah. Now your connection was not okay. Now speak, please.
Guruji, when we go off track spirituality and we return, it takes time to return. But again, if we are on the path, can we be kind to ourselves that it is okay that you were off track?
Of course, you have to be kind to yourself. And the moment you return, you must forget that you are off track. You must immediately forgive yourself and resolve you will not repeat that mistake.
Yes, Guruji.
Because the mind will make us blind and the mind will push us behind. The mind will make us blind and the mind will push us behind, but we must march forward. We must march forward. And every time the mind pushes us back, we should march forward. Every time the mind pushes us, we should march forward.
Yes.
We should not be a slave of the mind. Okay? Meenakshi
Yes.
and Krishan.
Yes.
Hi, sir. Shubho.
Yeah.
Sir, I have. So, can you hear me?
Yes, Meenakshi, bolo. Unmute Meenakshi. Yes,
Hello.
Meenakshi. Yes.
Yes, sir. So I have one question of today, like how to develop the thirst for God, the yearning for God. What more routine work what should I do, or what kind of the work should I be into? Because sometimes we feel very good. Like in morning, in morning itself, I felt like when I was on my way to my office, I felt like ultimate bliss. I felt I was crying on my way. I cried because whenever I am in the ultimate happiness, I sing some songs. So I automatically my mouth was on with sip only. So but by the end of the day I am again the sad, and I am again in the world, I am again feeling low. So I don't know why. So how to develop the things that, because I think the thing was I went to temple in morning, that is why I felt so good. I don't know what happened, but the things are like by the end of the day I'm not so good at which I was in morning. So I don't know.
Try to analyze. Help me analyze. What makes you feel not so good? Is it just like that? Or was it some fear, some thought, some worry? Some people said something, you saw something. It can't happen just for it. Something must have happened.
So for today, like I was in office all the day, but the things like somebody is superior than me and he's doing nice things. So I somewhere bit I felt jealousy. Somewhere a bit, I don't know. It was there in office, but out of the office I felt what the hell I'm doing. I said to myself only. So I think that because of that, I am off the track. I don't know. Some things happens on daily basis. So what
I think
should I do?
lock yourself in consciousness.
Hmm.
Now I am teaching you. Today I landed in the Maldives airport. I took the bags and I was going to go to the boat. When I went to the boat and the boat was going to leave, I realized one bag is missing.
Hmm.
My bag, which has got this tab, my chargers, the bag is missing. I can't find the bag. It's not there. So I ran back. They did not allow me to go into the airport. I begged them. I showed the passport. They let me in. I went to the baggage belt to see where's my bag. There's no bag. Then I went to the lost and found counter. My bag is lying there.
Okay.
Now, what does it mean? Where was my consciousness? Was I
Absent.
conscious? Did I
Yeah.
have consciousness?
For that moment, obviously no, because you were searching for that, or you were in.
I'm showing you an example how I lost consciousness. And I'm showing you an example how before entering the boat, I got the consciousness back.
Mhm.
Are you getting the point?
Yes.
The moment you lose consciousness, you will feel bad. Because the moment you're not in consciousness, who's in command of your life?
Mind.
Mind. Mind will start filling you with toxic thoughts. The mind will not tell you, Meenakshi, I'm filling you with toxic thoughts.
Yes, it will
What
automatically.
now? Now when you're back on this call, you're in consciousness. You start feeling good again.
Hmm.
That's why 2 days back we had a very beautiful mantra. You remember the mantra?
Nothing matters. Day
Nothing
before
matters.
yesterday. Yeah.
Nothing. How you remember now the mantra? Because you're in consciousness, you captured this. Nothing matters. We love people who are useless. People, we let them get into our head and eat our head.
Hmm.
भाड़ में जा, go. I want to be selfish. I want to be in Satchit Anand. I want to be in peace. So it's so important. So there are some simple methods. Like Krishna asked me in the beginning of the call, what if we slip? Of course we will slip. I'm giving you an example how I slipped out of consciousness. You slipped out of consciousness today. Let me tell you, if you don't slip out of consciousness, if you are in consciousness, especially if you are in Sat Chit, you have to have Ananda.
It automatically comes when we think of that, na, ki nothing matters, and by the end of the day, you are that. So you feel bliss.
You will
Definitely,
feel
you
top
feel
of
bliss.
you will feel top of the world.
Top of the world. Yes, yes, it happens.
So when I went to search for my bag, I had only 2 minutes before the boat was leaving. But I was in complete consciousness. I said, bag jayega to bhi chalega. I was, no, what's the worst? Nothing matters. Bag jayega to jayega.
Got
But
it, sir.
if we are in emotional state, then we become very miserable.
So for women, we say that mood swings kind of thing happens whenever we are in. So is that
Women
okay to blame
for
our?
women, if women have an excuse, women का एक अच्छा excuse है. मेरा हर महीना में 3 4 5 दिन मूड स्विंग होता है. वुमेन के मेरे 40 साल के बाद मेरा मूड स्विंग होता है. मुझे ये हार्मोन का प्रॉब्लम है. मुझे मूड स्विंग होता है.
I also related that to my, because I think like in morning my mood was good. I was happy. In evening
Yeah.
does it
But
swing and
your mood is not controlled by your hormones. Your mood is controlled by your mind, and your mind controls your hormones. Whether there is dopamine huh, or serotonin. Dopamine and serotonin are what they call the happiness hormones. Now, the dopamine and serotonin are controlled by the mind. So you have to be able to produce more of dopamine and serotonin. They proved when you're sitting in meditation, you have more release of these positive hormones. Peace. One is the happy hormone. One is supposed to be a fulfillment, a peaceful hormone. It's up to you. I'm not a biological expert, but I'm just giving you some idea of it.
so one
So
more thing I have.
yes. So come
Yeah.
back to consciousness. First of all, come back to consciousness. Bolo.
Now, so sir, I listened to your podcast with Chitralekha ji. So
Ah. Unmute Meenakshi, please.
can you hear
Unmute
me?
Meenakshi. Yes, continue.
One thing she said, that we cannot eliminate our complete desires. Like before the death of our body, if we remove all the desires, then that is mukti according to her. And if we do not able to, if we are not able to do that, then it is death. It is mrityu, she called it. So but she said that we cannot eliminate all the desires. Is it okay? Like if like my point is, she is saying correct or not, because we are trying to remove all the desires, we are practicing all these things over this call, and we are trying to do
So
that.
if you go by what she's saying literally, if you
um,
cannot have remove desires, then you're going to have desires. What does it mean?
Obviously, no, not the mukti. Obviously, I'll be in mind state and I'll again coming to this word.
So what she's trying to say, it's not easy to do it. She's not meaning it's not possible to do it. She's saying it's not everybody's cup of tea. This is what she is indicating.
Um,
In many places over the podcast, if you're listening to the full podcast, at many places she says, प्रभु तो अंदर है, लेकिन हर कोई नहीं जानता है प्रभु अंदर है. बोलती है ना?
भगवान इसको पत्थर में भी नहीं दिख रहा है. Yes, I have heard.
So you take, see, it is not everybody's cup of tea to give up all desire, but we have to have desire. But desire should be for sip.
Oh.
If I'm having a beautiful cup of coffee, also I'm drinking sip. Sip is on my lip. If I'm loving my premi, I'm not loving my premi. I'm loving my devi. So why should I remove my desire of love? I convert my prema into prema yoga. There's a way to do it. See, is it practically possible? What I'm saying, practical or not practical? It's
Practical.
difficult to stop loving, but it's not difficult to love the divine. It's difficult to stop. For me, I stopped eating dosa. My favorite was dosa. Favorite dosa. Now I say, whenever Prabhu gives prasadam dosa, I will eat. But I should not crave. I should not be in Maldives and I should not be saying, "Yahan pe dosa kahan milega? I want dosa restaurant in Maldives." No, then I become a slave. So we have to align. Thank you. Thank you. We have got now after Meenakshi, Krishan and Rajni.
Shivam Guruji, I have two questions. First one is, if achievement are not success, then what is the true meaning of success?
आप बताओ.
According to me, because we are on the path of spirituality, so liberation, if we got the liberation, which is success. If we are free from desire, that is success. If we are free from mind, that is success.
आपने क्या पहले बोला? What is achievement is not success. ये बोला आपने?
Yes.
अगर achievement ही success है, if success is achievement, then after that what happens?
No, मेरा कहने का मतलब था, अगर अचीवमेंट सक्सेस नहीं है, अचीवमेंट सक्सेस नहीं है, तो सक्सेस का रियल मीनिंग क्या है?
Success has got 3 peaks. The first peak of success is achievement. The second peak of success is fulfillment. The third peak of success is enlightenment.
Okay. And my second question, that same Krishna and Meenakshi asked, that whenever we are trying to kill our mind, we are trying to free from all the desire, then the mind comes so strongly that he can put a thought in our brain that if we are on the path of spirituality, maybe I'm on the right path, but I do not get any benefit on this. We are on the ship of spirituality, but it's that there is no benefit to keep on this path. I know that this is the best path. I know because when I use my intellect, I found that spirituality is the best path. But mind slowly come and says that you are not on the right path. How can we tackle this situation?
Yeah, mind will keep telling you you're on a bakwas path. Mind will tell you all the nonsense. The mind you have, mind wants to kill you. Mind wants to destroy your going on the enlightenment path. So that is why, as long as you're in the mind state, you cannot be enlightened. You will only be an achievement and success and name and fame and pleasure and what you will only enjoy the skin. You will not enjoy the divine that is within.
That's why I'm saying, I know I'm on the stage where I'm just killing this mind. Mind is going to just kill, but before killing the mind, just mind put this thing in my thoughts that this path is not good.
Array, this is the most common thing the mind does. No, Christian, what I'm telling you. The mind will tells billions of people, अरे क्या मिलेगा spirituality से? ये तुम भगवान के पीछे जाता है, तुम मंदिरों में जाता है, तुम माउंटेन में जाता है, फॉरेस्ट में जाता है, तुम ये जूम कॉल पे जाता है, क्या मिलेगा जूम कॉल में? बेकार टाइम वेस्ट होता है, डेली 1 आवर तुम्हारा वेस्ट होता है, माइंड बोलता है.
Yes, yes.
So what do? We have to still the mind. When you still the mind, this question doesn't come. Because when you still the mind, then who's in command, Kishan?
When we are trying to still the mind, then intellect is in the command.
अब इंटेलेक्ट को अभी आप इंटेलेक्ट से पूछो, ये सही है पाथ, गलत है पाथ.
Intellect says this is the best path. There is no
So then
better
you should
path
not-
than this.
अगर माइंड को वापस अलाउ करेगा, जस्ट लाइक ओपनिंग द डोर, चोर को अंदर अलाउ कर रहे हैं आप, चोर अंदर आएगा, चोरी करके जाएगा.
Okay, okay, okay.
मेरा एक पुराना गाना है, बहुत साल पहले लिखा, चुरा लिया मुझसे तुमको, चुरा लिया मुझसे तुमको. Before I got awakening, I think I wrote the song before 31st of August 2014. मोह और माया ने बहकाया मुझको, अपना था तू पर चुराया तुझको, अब तो मैं अकेला, अंत में मैं अकेला. It's a beautiful song. चुरा लिया मुझसे तुमको. माइंड ने मुझसे, प्रभु मुझसे तुमको चुरा लिया.
That's great, sir. So be in consciousness. This is the only solutions.
अगर हम कॉन्शियसनेस में नहीं, आज तो मैंने अपना बैग गुम किया, because I was not in consciousness. Few months back, I was losing one of my most precious things of my life. Few months back, I lost, because I was in mind state. I lost my most precious thing. When I came back in consciousness, I made a vow. I will not lose what is so precious to me. Never. Because even वो अगर शैतान के रूप में आएगा, I will not lose. Because कभी कभी शैतान भगवान के रूप में आता है, शैतान आता है, and शैतान आता है, हम भगवान को लूज कर देते हैं. Krishan, it's very dangerous. And all of you are asking me the same question today. Krishna saying, if I slip off the ship, what can I do? And so who else asked me the question that if I go a little back, then can I come forward? You know, we have to be in consciousness. We have to be in consciousness. We have to be in Sat Chit Anand. क्या हम ये जिंदगी खो बैठते हैं? Forget about, we lose the precious gift called life. We lose it. Okay, next.
Thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
what is the Instagram question? Instagram has a question before we go to Rajni. Rajni, are you ready? Unmute Rajni.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Instagram का question है. Rohan says, what was ABC? Rohan, कोई रोहन थे Instagram में. ABC. A means accept without protest. B means do your best. C means in consciousness. Be in consciousness and surrender the rest. Sunny Singh says, how to overcome our negative thoughts? If you want to overcome your negative thoughts, flip from NEP to PEP. Negative energy is the raw material you're giving to your mind. Flip from negative energy, which is poison, to positive energy, which is power. And Harshal on Instagram, Harshal to Zoom ka customer hai, Instagram mein क्यों चले गया? My question is, why you are traveling a lot? Because traveling is my time with SIP. When I am traveling, I am in completely in yoga. When I'm traveling, I'm out of bhoga. When I'm not traveling, there are many monkeys on my head. On many monkeys, all here on my nose, on my head, on my shoulders. I have many monkeys. But when I'm traveling, I am with SIP. I am alone. I am quiet. I am able to do things very peacefully. Okay, Rajni, bolo.
Shivoham Guruji.
Shivam, Rajni.
Sir, want to ask two questions. First one is, what is Kundalini awakening?
What is?
Kundalini awakening.
Okay. Kundalini awakening is the awakening of energy
Yes.
from the bottommost chakra, which is below your stomach, and it goes up to your stomach, your heart, and then finally comes up to the topmost chakra, and you are supposed to do this. But hum Kundalini awakening mein we do not entertain in our talk. I told you
Okay.
what is Kundalini awakening because it is to do with the body.
Okay.
We talk about transcending the body, going beyond the body. Kundalini awakening is trying to use the body to lift your energies. You are still in the body state.
Okay.
So I don't teach Kundalini awakening. I know what it is, but I don't teach that subject.
Means it helps in enlightenment.
See, it is not enlightenment. It is just trying to raise your energy from your lower energy to a higher energy in the body.
Okay.
But it would, if you are not overcoming ignorance and you are not getting the spark of the truth, no Kundalini awakening can make you enlightened.
Okay.
In the state of Kundalini awakening, if you are able to have Vairagya, Viveka, if you're able to bring in all the other concepts, then it's okay. But Kundalini awakening by itself cannot do anything.
Okay. It's not a short process for enlightenment.
No. That's
Okay.
not going to give you enlightenment.
Okay. And the second thing is, what happens during samadhi? When a person goes beyond body, what happens?
Samadhi is a state called Chaturyam. Chaturyam, known as Turyam.
Okay.
Samadhi is a state of pure consciousness. Samadhi is a state where you are able to lock your mind, you are able to kill your mind, you are able to be in a state where you become the witness, you become the observer.
Okay.
अभी समाधि में उसका मतलब ये है, लोग बोलते हैं आदमी समाधि में बैठ गया. Somebody sitting in samadhi, he doesn't want to eat, he doesn't want to drink, he is living, he is like he has reached God.
Okay.
So these are all hypothetical terms.
Okay.
Practically, we use a better term of samadhi. We use the term Sat Chit Anand.
Okay.
The term Sat Chit Anand is an achievable term. A state of Ananda. I like to teach you all a method which you can achieve. I don't want to teach you a method which you can't achieve. Administrator, I'm just looking at the clock. I had forgotten the clock. I think after Rajni, we have got, was it first Will or Bala, Will, and then Krishna. Bala, Will, and Krishna. Okay, Rajni, anything else?
So when a person enters in samadhi beyond
Haji?
a body, but when a person enters in samadhi,
Yeah.
mind dies forever. Mind.
You cannot enter in samadhi. Samadhi is not
No,
a
no,
bus.
not about me. If after a few many days or few many years a person enters in samadhi, like you, mind dies forever.
Samadhi
not a person.
is a state of consciousness. You cannot remain always in a state of consciousness.
Okay.
But if you try to understand deeper the meaning of samadhi, it's just a hypothetical term.
Okay.
Because it means that you're giving up this whole world and you're sitting in the top of the mountain and waiting to die because you've reached a state of samadhi. No, so samadhi is a very beautiful word, but please use the word Satchit Anand.
Satchit Anand. Okay.
Because samadhi is a very a term very difficult to be in. Means you're samadhi, matlab you're not conscious. You lose all consciousness. You're sitting in that state of samadhi. You're not eating. You're not drinking. You have lost consciousness of this whole world.
Okay.
Thank you, Bala.
Thank you,
Will. Bala.
Guruji, I have two questions. ये शैतान भगवान के रूप में आता है, you said just now, ये शैतान भगवान के रूप में, इसका एक एग्जांपल दो ना गुरुजी. नहीं, because शैतान बहुत आते हैं, मेरे लाइफ में भी बहुत शैतान आते हैं, but I cannot, what we say,
I did not say शैतान भगवान के रूप में आते हैं. I said भगवान शैतान के रूप में आते हैं. You're doing उल्टा.
अच्छा ठीक है, भगवान शैतान के रूप में आते हैं मतलब क्या है गुरुजी? गिव वन एग्जांपल ना.
मतलब if somebody is very divine but they appear in the form of a devil. Somebody is very divine but they appear in the form of a devil, and we get fooled. We get fooled and we think it's a devil, we will lose the divine.
गुरुजी
You
एक
got the
प्रैक्टिकल
examples?
गुरुजी एक प्रैक्टिकल एग्जांपल.
Suppose Lord Shiva comes to me, my God, in the form of a dangerous animal. And I don't see Shiva, I see the animal and I kill the animal. So who did I kill?
God, Shiva.
So Bhagwan Shaitan ke roop. You understood now?
Yeah. Guruji, when I was in India, I was into complete अलग situation, बहुत अलग situation में थी. There is no success, कुछ भी नहीं, मतलब ऐसा सब अपना चल रही है life, क्योंकि the people which I am.
Quickly, time is over. Quickly.
हाँ, और फिर इधर आने के सब लोग सक्सेस के पीछे भागते. देन माय माइंड स्टार्ट्स रोलिंग कि अरे मेरे को भी ये अपॉर्चुनिटी मिली थी तो मैंने भी क्यों नहीं किया, मैंने भी. देन फिर मुझे रियलाइज होता है कि मैंने सप्रेस किया, एवरीथिंग ये होता है. फिर बाद में इसमें इतना सारा टाइम चला जाता है गुरुजी. देन अगेन आई हैव टू टेक द जंप कि मतलब सिचुएशन बदलती है, माइंड स्टेट बदलता है, सिचुएशन बदल. हाउ
No, this is samsara. In samsara, just now who was telling me, Dr. Krishan was telling me. Dr. Krishan was telling, okay, mind, I know this call is right. I know enlightenment is right. I know everything is correct. फिर भी mind आके बोलता है कि ये गलत है. Mind आके बोलता है नहीं. तो mind को अगर हम if we fail, the mind will defeat us. Then हो गया चक्कर. Again you come back one more cycle.
नहीं, these people are, मतलब जहाँ यहाँ पे रहती हूँ ना, उनको लोगों को लगता है कि ये कुछ करती नहीं है, मतलब they feel what we say.
Let them feel. Let them feel. It's just like people thinking the security guard is doing no job. Security guard वो चोर को ढूंढ रहा है. आप भी अपने mind को चोर है. Mind को ढूंढ रहे हैं. But now time is over. So last will. I don't know why you all waste first 10 minutes. Nobody starts asking question. Afterwards, everybody wants to ask question. Every day, same problem. Last question will.
Shivohang, Gurudev, thanks for taking this call. I've put 2 links for you for books. I don't know, you said that you want to learn about Buddhism, or no, you want to know the Buddha's teaching, but the problem is always it's very difficult to find what the Buddha taught from the books. Almost impossible, I would say. Very difficult.
Yeah, but I can find.
Well, I've given you 2 links, but really, for me, the best way to find out what the Buddha taught would be to maybe meet there's two issues. There's one, a Thai monk, very excellent teacher. I've left a biography in the link there. You can read that. But the other way is to meet the living acharyas of the movement, who you might enjoy meeting.
I will definitely try to meet some of them in the process. And for your information, I have met a very leader of one of the movements in Vevi when I went to Geneva. There's a huge monastery there, and I met the Lama there, Rinpoche there. So it's not very difficult because the concepts that the Buddha taught, I can resonate with them. I can get the inference of what he taught, and I will share with you. So let's work on it together. I will definitely, I will look at your links and I will come back to you.
The thing at the moment, the really exciting thing at the moment is that there's something called the Thai forest tradition, and they have now become an international movement, and they've got some really excellent monks, and it would be There's
No,
two
so we will
reasons.
try.
You
Yeah.
might enjoy meeting them, but I think maybe they might enjoy meeting you.
Sure.
In the back of my mind, I always have this problem. How is it that the Buddhists don't talk about SIP? This is I just can't understand it.
That is what I'm going to cover in the book. Admittedly, let Kailash, he is keen to say something. Let Kailash say something. Will, let me tell you one thing. The Buddha could not avoid SIP, but the Buddha did not want to talk of SIP because at that time SIP had become full of statues and pictures and rituals, and therefore he could not stop people from believing in that type of God.
Yes, sir.
So he chose not to speak about it.
Yes, sir.
Let me beautifully bring it out in this book, which I hope should be released after March. I hope to write it in the month of March. You're the inspiration. I hope my team will start working on it.
I would like to have a big conference in India because I think the Buddhists need to be brought to account for all the messages that they're giving. I think
will
that
help
they
you.
need to. I want
will
to
help
know
you.
for sure. I want them to say definitely, are you atheist or not? Somehow I want them to
No.
answer this question, yes or no. What are you?
My dear Will, you know very much in your own consciousness that there is a power inside of you, and the Buddha would never deny that. The Buddha did not think that we are all robots. The Buddha knows. The Buddha knows there's a power. Yeah, and you don't need to go to any living master to learn whether they admit or they will all agree. We will go together to the masters. We will make a way to do it. But today time is over. Quickly, Kailash. Thank you, Will. Kailash, quickly, if you want to say something before I close.
Shivam Guruji.
Boliye, sir.
My question is that the person, okay, controlling in the mind state by the mind and not in the consciousness, and this time comes everyone in the life. Why it happens? Because if we see in the last year, I was in the control of the mind, and there is no consciousness, no nothing. Now, if we see in the present time, I am controlling the mind.
So now you are controlling the mind, or mind is controlling you?
No, I am controlling the mind.
Very good. Now you be happy now. Why you worry about other people?
So there are so many, if you see, as a Bala daily questioning about that, Guruji, this thing is coming.
You tell me, if Bala is questioning like that, then many people are controlled by mind. Tell me, what is the reason? You know the answer. What is the reason?
I want to know why it happens.
No, you tell me. You know the answer. What is the reason? Why that's happening?
I think this is our past karma. So that we are in...
you know the answer, but you don't need me to give the answer. You know the answer.
I was also in the same situation, if we see, in the
Kailash,
last year.
You were in the same situation, but you defeated your past karma by your present karma. Just now, Will came, and Will is telling some of the Buddhist people, he's questioning, are they atheists? But he's telling clearly, no, SIP is there. So we have got SIP inside us, and that SIP can bring the truth to our lip. Let us use the power of SIP. If I'm late today, my administrator will kill me before that murder happens. I fold my hands and bow down to you.